Hi, I'm Jeanette.
Hi, I'm Musadine Harold.
And we're back again for a wonderful discussion this week. We've had some really good topics in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yes.
Everything from Medicaid to Medicare to, what was last week again?
Living Wheels.
Living Wheels. Oh my goodness. That was really interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of good information.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to shift gears. We're going to talk about a fun topic that all of us can become a part of, and that's nutrition and wellness. Now, on my way to calling you, because we come from different locations today, I stopped at, I'll sing it, love that chicken from Popeyes.
There you go.
I went to Popeyes and I had lunch today, and I told you what our topic was, but I was like, oh my God, I'm running late. I need to stop real fast, but I made that choice. Let me tell you what I got.
What?
I got 2 legs, which was pretty good, chicken legs, and I got a drink. I wasn't as good with the drink though. I got like a mango lemonade. It's high in a lot of sugar, but I didn't have a soda. I've really been working to cut the soda out of my, or the pop.
Yeah.
However we say it, but I've cut a lot of those out of my diet for a little bit here. But today was, if I would have thought about the topic, really let it saturate, maybe I'd have made a different choice. Like I knew it was on there, but I had to make a quick choice. So what did you eat today?
I had oatmeal this morning.
Oh, now I'm starting to feel bad.
Yeah. I have oatmeal.
Did you make it yourself?
I sure did.
You are so healthy. That is so
Every
good.
day.
Fiber.
Fiber.
High in fiber. Okay. So when we think about good nutrition, one day I was eating, and you've been in with me, I eat a lot of bananas, and you don't like bananas as much, do you?
No.
You eat them though sometimes, right?
No.
Oh, you don't? Then you're not.
I used to eat them when I was younger, and I don't like them now.
Okay. High source of potassium.
I know. Yeah.
Right? Which is good for your heart.
Yeah.
But let's talk a little bit about eating habits and where they come from. Now, growing up, I had a big family, or have a big family. Dinner time was an important part of the meal. Mom would cook, and that's where everybody kind of congregates around the table. And growing up, also with my own family, I cook. Once again, your family's around the table because family time and food and social time is a big part of that.
For sure.
Sometimes we don't make the best, healthiest choices. Now, I was going to talk to you about mindset.
Oh, yeah.
When you're in a household, it's one thing for you to change your diet. It's another thing to get the whole house to change their diet.
For sure.
So what can we do? We're going to lean on you a little bit and say, help us to navigate this a little bit about how we can make healthier food choices. And because you are what you eat, essentially.
You are what
right?
you eat.
And you feel better sometimes based on what you eat, or sometimes you feel not so good based on what you eat.
Yes.
So help us. How can we get the whole group, everybody, to shift and make healthier choices and eat oatmeal for breakfast?
That's challenging, really, because I'm glad you asked that question, because we do have different diets in my house. I started a gluten-free diet. It's probably about 6 or 7 years ago, where I read a book. It's called Eat for Your Blood Type. Okay, and so my blood type is O positive.
Okay.
And so some of the things that were in the book, it talks about people that eat gluten, that have that O type positive. You can have stomach issue, digestive issues. So that's the reason why I went that way. I'm not celiac, allergy or anything as such.
Okay.
But so since I have done that, my system reacts, especially if I eat like breads or anything that has gluten in it. It's really strange, and it's not a major difference, but it's like I feel bad immediately. Like shortly after I eat it, it tastes good. It tastes good going down, and then I would just start feeling nauseous. It's really strange. I don't know if it's in the mind or what, but I think my body does go through that. Hey, what did you just put in here? And so I had that actually same scenario last Saturday. My husband brought a waffle from Waffle House. And he told me, yeah, it's gluten-free. And I kept thinking, is it really gluten-free? Because sometimes you can't tell the difference. You really can't sometimes. And so I was like, okay, it tastes good. I ate it.
It always tastes good going down.
Oh my goodness, like literally 10 minutes after, I was like, I don't feel well. I feel nauseated. I went to bed. I went back to sleep Saturday morning because my body, and then when I feel that way, I feel like I need to eat something else to combat that feeling. It's strange. So, but I just went to sleep, and then I woke up, and then I ate something else to combat that feeling. But it's strange. Yeah. It's strange.
And it's all linked to what you originally ate. That you know you like it. You like it doesn't agree with my system.
Yeah,
right.
Your system. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna put a disclaimer on here. The disclaimer is that we're not here pushing a certain doctor or book to read. Right. We're not telling you. I feel like I need to say that first. That we're not telling you what doctor or which. We're not pushing a certain literature or anything. But we are sharing some of the things that we've read and things that we've experienced.
For sure.
And I always recommend you, of course, to talk to your own doctor about what's good for you and your body and your family. And these are just our own experiences, and hopefully maybe there is good information that we are sharing. And if you find it useful, look it up and then go back and search. Because the book you read, again, what's your blood?
Eating right for your blood type.
Eating right for your blood type. Okay. And I had read for a long time when I first started my first weight loss journey, and I yo-yoed a little bit in the past, probably 10 years. My body's changing, and it's the brain scan doctors, Dr. Amen. I was reading a lot of his. He has a workbook, and he has like these DVDs to go through it. You can, and the reason not streaming because you can break it down each lesson and go a little bit at a time. But his wife is a nurse and he's a psychiatrist, and they talk about certain foods that that you need for your brain health.
Oh yeah.
And then he's a proponent of scanning the brain, not only when you're dealing solely with psychiatric matters. He says, hey, if the brain is the largest, it's a big part of how we think and move about the world, why don't we scan our brains to see if we can get them healthy, get our brain healthy, and in turn help us have a healthy body. So I figured out some years ago that I wasn't feeling good based on just what I ate, and I was like, I think there's a link between how I feel and what I'm eating. I'll just start feeling that as I'm getting older. I'm like, oh, when I eat that, I'm sluggish, or I have no energy instantly. Or now when I eat, I fall asleep. I gotta be careful on this show, Mr. Wilson. Make sure I stay away. I get very sleepy, and it's like, okay. So, but I do think there's something in brain-based waves in health and nutrition. So, talk to me about, do we need to eat 3 meals a day as we age? I mean, when we were younger, you needed that fuel because you were growing. Do I really need a full breakfast, a full lunch, and a full dinner in order to make it through a day?
Well,
and do I need 2,000 calories?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I think I probably way under that, literally. But it is advisable to eat 3 meals a day and 2 snacks. The reason being, it helps your metabolism as the day goes on, because you're moving. Your brain needs food, but it's not big snacks and big meals. So, according to a lot of things I've read, they said lunch should be your biggest meal, and dinner should be a little lighter, just because you're about to go to bed. For the people that go to bed early, I guess. So I don't eat 3 meals a day. A lot of times I forget to eat lunch, to tell you the truth, because I'm working and I forget, and the day's gone by, and I'm like, oh. But I try to get my oatmeal in, for sure.
Oatmeal is really good. I love oatmeal, by the way. I love oatmeal. Can I tell you a story about oatmeal real quick? I'm gonna skip
go
back on
ahead.
this story. When I was a little girl, this is my dad's mom. used to help us get out to the bus every morning. So grandma was in the house, and every morning she'd make, it was either oatmeal or malto meal, but most of the time it was oatmeal. And every morning hot, she'd put raisins in it and cinnamon and that sort of thing. And so every time I eat oatmeal, even right now today, like I still have those memories, the connection to health and wellness through food, and that's one of the things that I do. Like, so I like oatmeal. Okay, I interrupted you to tell you about my grandma. Thank you, grandma, and I'm still eating the oatmeal. Go ahead.
And I don't eat any oatmeal anymore because the Quaker oats seems slimy to me. I cannot have that texture, so it's really bizarre.
Really?
Yeah, I don't buy the Quaker oats, but I go and buy the whole oat grain. It's different taste to me. Yeah, so that's what
Is it instant? Are they instant? Do you have to?
They're not instant.
So you have to cook them?
I have to cook it every morning, yeah.
Okay.
On the stove.
So no hot water and just pour them in and let them
No.
Okay.
No, not
what do you
anymore.
put in your oatmeal?
Now, I put some butter in there.
You put butter in yours?
Yeah, I have to. And then I put, you want to know, instead of putting sugar, I use evaporated milk. It has
does this have a taste?
Sugar content, but yeah, it has, yeah. The condensed one though, the condensed milk.
So evaporate. Now this is so.
I know it's not healthy, but that's pretty much my only sweet part I eat for the day. Really?
Is it sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to put sugar in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No raisins, apples, no fruit, nuts, dates, none of that?
No.
Wow, okay.
No. So yeah, that's my daily.
Okay, now the amount of butter, that's
not much.
That's good. Okay, so we're not talking about a half a stick of butter.
No. I'm very mindful of what I, try to put together, and I try to overdo anything. And if I could cut out sugar, any sugar content, I would, but that's my only sugar content is the condensed milk. It's thick, you put it in there, but, and I rationale, in my mind, that's all I eat. I don't go buy sweets or anything as such, so it's no big deal. It's only a tablespoon, however. But sugar is bad for you, by the way. But hey, I haven't.
You need a little bit of that, I think. I think you need it. I think I've tried to cut it out complete, but you need it's in everything, just about in your food, and even like your carbs break down into sugar, so in your body. So you're going to need some parts of that, and that's what kind of keeps our
energy,
brain, and that energy that we need.
Yeah.
But too much can stimulate your brain, and then you're just up and you can't sleep or whatever, things like that.
Right.
So it's a fine line between. Oh, that's so good. So that's why in the morning it's good, because you got to go the whole day.
Yes, you got to go the whole day.
So what is the lunch like for you?
I wish I can say I have a lot of lunches, but
I try to eat lunch a lot. I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's terrible.
I work in the office with her. So, she doesn't eat lunch.
No.
Trying to work on making sure you get that lunch.
I try to eat a protein though. If protein or some vegetables a lot of times. Like I had yesterday, I had fish and salad.
That's really good. Actually, that's a really healthy lunch.
Yeah.
How was your fish prepared?
Baked.
Yeah.
It's baked. So
you like salmon?
Yes, yes. And so I didn't go into the other dietary thing I went to, which is pescatarian. I stopped eating meat about 4 or 5 years ago. So again, we were talking about household differences. My household, we really have a hodgepodge going on. So when I cook one meal, I have to cook a different one for my son because he still eats meat and chicken and all of that.
Okay, so you're living this.
Yeah, so I'm living this. So you're talking about nutrition, I have to like process things out. What are we eating today?
When you're cooking differently in your home, are you like this? I really don't want to cook this because this is really not good. Do you do that?
Not really.
Or is that the time of day when you kind of are able to relax a little bit and go, okay, this is mine. They have that choice.
Yeah.
Is that more of a think?
They have their choice.
What's your mindset?
And the reason why I went pescatarian, I got sick of chicken. And so now if I eat chicken, I feel like I'm going to be sick to my stomach.
No Popeyes for you?
No Popeyes for me. And so that's been a journey also, but it doesn't bother me anymore. At first, I'm like, ooh, somebody's barbecuing and I can't eat. I put some barbecue sauce on the fish and it tastes like barbecue to me. So, hell yeah. So I improvised, yeah. Even for Thanksgiving one year, the first time I did it, it was really interesting. So I had to use fish as my turkey meat and did stuffing on the fish and put some gravy on it. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. So, you can improvise however you want to.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet with fish and gravy. Because I'm that traditional girl that still need the turkey.
Yeah.
I'm very traditional when it comes to holidays in terms of it is the best time of the year. There's certain smells I have to have in the house during Thanksgiving. Even sometimes for dinner, there's certain things that brings back those memories from even now that I have to have. But I admire you for that. Because it's healthier for you, right?
I believe so. We'll see.
It's working
you
for
know,
you?
Hey, you never know because everything has preservatives anymore.
Oh,
So, you know, if you're saying you want to try to eat healthy for the lifespan, you know, it's a great idea, but our foods are really not organic and natural to anything. And so I can't say I'm going to outlive somebody that's eating meat. I don't know. It's God's timing.
It's hard to say that.
But, you know, at least in your mind thought, you're trying. All you can do is try, right? You know, you just try to live healthy according to the body God has given you. You work on doing what you can.
And then you have those families that go, we're going to just bless this and pray and hope
and keep it going. And it's going to be all good. Yeah.
Be on my way.
And so, I try not to convince anybody to do anything different. I just made these choices because I got sick of eating chicken. And then I had a veggie burger that day, and I said, "Oh, this is delicious."
So you're
and I just said, "No more."
You like soy.
I didn't like it. I had to learn to like it.
So you've acquired a taste for it now.
Yes.
And so it would be difficult for you to even go back if you wanted to.
Yeah. So I eat tofu. You know, you can make tofu like.
I'm not a fan.
Hamburger.
I've had it.
I wasn't either. But
I've had it too.
You can dress it up and it'll be good. You know.
Can put some hot sauce on it?
No. I make tofu spaghetti and tofu chili. I made tofu chili yesterday, and it tastes just like the regular chili with the meat in it. So,
Did you really?
Oh, yes.
So it is a shift. You got to really shift.
It's a mindset. You brought that up recently, a mindset. So anything that you put your mind to, and you have to really be strong and stick with it. You know.
Even if you're so you did say you do chicken in the house for your son. Anyway,
yes.
And you're never tempted to eat any of that?
No, not at all.
And do your veggies?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You like all greens, peas, green beans.
Yeah, that works.
You like salads.
Yes.
Right. Asparagus.
No, that's my son.
You don't like asparagus?
No. Not
Okay.
that.
Artichokes, broccoli.
Broccoli, not artichokes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because you know, it's the veggies are hard. I think if it took me a long time to acquire a taste for some veggies. We were talking about in my house taste buds last night and how they change.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I didn't like macaroni and cheese at all. I didn't care how it was cooked. I could not eat macaroni and cheese. I didn't like peas. I didn't like green beans. And so I'd be at the table and Mom's like, okay, you got to eat this. And you're like, oh, I can't do it. And do you not know I love vegetables now?
Oh, see?
And I like mac and cheese. I don't know what happened. I genuinely like the taste. You know, I'm like, man, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering, how much education do we have to have around food? I mean, I don't think it's not like you sit down and say, okay, today I'm going to talk to you about why you need this. You're just making your grocery list. You're shopping. It's a part of life.
Yeah.
But how much do we need to like start educating ourselves about food, do you think?
I think it's well needed because you need to know what you're putting in your body. You know, not to say read all the labels, because I don't read a lot of labels. And, you know, but if I know vegetables, you can't go wrong. You know, vegetables is vegetables. And if I know my fish is what it is what it is. Then I like to eat rice too. So, you know, there's some carbs in rice. But for the most part of it, my meal is pretty simple. I stick to everything is everything. Same thing.
So with this tofu chili, I'm curious, bake or fry? Do you bake or fry?
The tofu? You just kind of saute it like hamburger and put it in with everything else.
Really?
Yes. It replaces your hamburger.
I'm really trying to wrap around that. I'm not there yet, okay? I'm processing that. I'm trying to unpack all the images in my mind of what I think of tofu and what I associate that with, because I have to shift in my thinking a little bit. I'm trying. I'm open. I really am. I'm not. We went to. Do you remember we went to go eat once at, was it Ruby's?
Yes.
Ruby's. On
with the vegetarian.
like 27th and Truce.
Yeah.
And What was your thoughts on, what did you think about the restaurant when we were there?
It was good to me because I've already, went that way anyways. Vegetarian, pescatarian, all
Now, and it's been a
vegetarian.
while. I don't even remember what I had. I just
Yeah.
know it was green.
Yeah.
It had a lot of rich flavors, though.
Yes.
Whoever can, I can't, and pardon me if you're the owner or know the owner, I apologize. Wonderful establishment, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it was a grandmother of the business owner who had to make health choices, health changes.
Yes. Due to
And
illness.
came up with this restaurant from the recipes that were used during her illness, and that was born out of that. So, and he's helping other people become healthier in their choices.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did go eat there, and I remember it being a little spicy.
Yeah.
It wasn't over the top, but it was very tasty. That's what stuck out of my mind. So just because we make those dietary choices don't mean we have to give a flavor, right?
That's right. We need.
And I still can have chili.
Oh yeah.
You said I can still have turkey and dressing.
Yeah.
I can still have tofu and dressing.
Tofu. I don't know about the tofu and dressing. I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, that was
Fish.
tofu, fish and dressing.
Fish
Oh,
and
that
dressing.
still was different for me though. Do you
Yes.
fry your fish?
Sometimes.
Or
Yeah.
you
And if I did,
prefer
I
to
use
bake?
olive oil.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm kind of choosy with the oil because sometimes I can have that aftertaste. So yeah, it's pretty strange. But anyway.
Okay, so let's test your knowledge a little bit. Okay, we're gonna
okay.
use your medical background, and we're gonna try to test knowledge a little bit. And the educator in me is gonna come up with some stuff. Let's see what we can come up. Okay, blueberries. What do we know about blueberries?
It's good for the brain. I know that much. It's good to eat. It's an antioxidant. So
It
you want
is.
to take it and eat it every day.
So
if you
supposedly
can.
they help with memory, right?
It sure does. They say.
So if I eat a lot of blueberries,
Yeah, that's what they say.
and a lot of times people will choose like even grapes over blueberries because in the culture, grapes, bananas, oranges, that's offered to you typically growing up, unless you're in a home where there's the fresh garden and everything is organic.
Sure.
That's not the first thing that come to mind, but I like blueberries.
Yeah.
Not just
it's
in a
good.
pie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna throw something else at you. You ready?
Yeah. That's it.
Mushrooms.
Oh,
Do you eat them?
mushrooms. I think they said no. I don't eat mushrooms. No.
You don't?
No, I don't like mushrooms.
Health benefits for mushrooms?
Well, I'm trying to think.
I don't
You
think
got
if
me
I
to
know
think
of
of-
any. You know, I got a
Unless
bad
it's brain.
visual in my
Yeah,
mind about
yeah, I don't
mushrooms.
know
And
about mushrooms.
this is the only time I eat mushrooms when they're on
It's
pizza.
on pizza. Oh yeah.
And I have them grow in my
But it
yard
does have a
sometime in
health
my
benefit.
backyard.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember if it's.
They don't really
brain.
taste bad to me.
No,
They're
it don't
kind
have
of
a taste at
bland.
all. It don't have a taste at all.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Do you like them?
No.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
If it's on a pizza and I mishap and eat it, it's okay. But I'll pick it out.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm picking out things, by the way, that are not customary at the table.
Yeah.
They might be at yours, so who knows? I don't know, but I don't think so.
And she's trying to make me think really
And I'm
hard.
trying to make
That's
me
what is
really
happening.
use her. I'm trying to get her to dig deep.
She didn't give me heads up, by the way.
I
You
did
know,
not.
we just-
I didn't tell
we
her
just
any
go.
of this.
Yeah, we're just flowing.
Squash.
Oh, squash.
You know what?
Sometimes I try to think of
good.
Squash is
Squash
good.
is really good.
Yeah, squash is good.
God, that's one of the things when I was
make
younger
a
I wouldn't eat
spaghetti
it.
squash.
You make a spaghetti squash?
Vegetarian, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Um,
I want to taste it, by the way.
I want to think what squash is for. I don't know if it's kidneys. I'm trying to think because sometimes the shape of the fruit or the vegetable usually kind of lines up. Now you got me thinking, so you have to make me go and research that.
We're going to research and get back to you on the
Yeah.
squash. But
Yeah,
the squash
squash.
spaghetti, when I get tasted, I'll see
Yeah.
whether or not it's something that I like.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So outside of fish and chicken, are there any other? Because that you know, a lot of vegetarians eat that don't eat meat will eat fish and chicken.
no, they're strict vegetarians.
Well, who are the ones
I went pescatarian with the fish and shrimp. I can do those.
pescatarian?
Pescatarian.
You're gonna define it. Not Presbyterian like the religion.
No, pescatarian. It took me a while to get that together too. I knew what I wanted to eat, but I didn't know what it was. A pescatarian.
Okay. Chicken and fish is. I like
No
chicken.
No chicken. No.
I'm trying to get her back on the
Just
chicken
fish.
train.
No.
Okay, just fish. That's it.
Fish.
That's
shrimp,
a vegetarian.
Seafood. Just seafood.
That's a vegetarian meal. You eat seafood? Yeah.
Yeah. Just seafood. That's it. And vegetables. Yes.
I think you're a vegetarian.
I don't know if I can go straight vegetarian. I don't know.
Greens. Let's talk about the greens. What do the greens do for us? All the green veggies.
Anything with greens, a lot of time it helps with our immune system. Vitamins, a lot of vitamins in there. Vitamin K, A, all of those.
Is it better not to prepare or cook it because you lose nutrients when you put it under the fire?
That's correct.
You're burning out all the wonderful vitamins that are inside of those peas and green beans and asparagus and greens. Yeah. So it's better to just
the option to eat it raw.
Organic.
Yeah, perfectly.
That's really a mindset, isn't it?
It's a mindset. I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you.
Some of them raw, but
okay, let me tell you about this. Okay, you know about eating contests, right? Every year there's an eating contest, whether they're the who can hold the most hot dogs or who can hold the most burgers. Okay, so there was this one of the trainers said one of the things he did, and also this helps with weight loss. So I don't know if you've heard this before. And if you have that are listening, you can comment and let us know. Lettuce. So this guy said in order to get his stomach to stretch, to prepare, to be able to hold like all the beef, he would eat a ton, like a big aluminum pan that you would take to a family gathering filled with maybe your favorite meat. Oh, you don't eat meat. Okay, vegetables. Yeah, I'm just thinking about a pan. I'm trying to help you stay with me. Okay. He said if you eat a ton of lettuce, it helps and drink water, it'll help your stomach stretch, but because you feel full faster, when in fact you're not packing on calories. And so if people just ate salad all day, they would lose weight. It would make them feel fuller faster. And then decrease the cravings. I didn't have the nerve to try it, but I can tell you that when I do eat a lot of salad, it does take out you don't want to snack as much in between because you do feel full, but it's only salad.
Yeah, and water. Yeah. I get full off of salad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just not salad by itself. You got to put everything else on it. Not just the lettuce.
I want something more than lettuce. I'm not a rabbit. Give me something else besides lettuce.
You got to have the carrots and the blueberries and the strawberries, all that,
Some eggs.
Yeah.
All right. Now we talked about all this food. Let's talk about just this wellness. What are the outcomes? And then we'll be wrapping up shortly here. What are the outcomes of healthy eating and just how you feel just as a result of all the things that we put in our bodies? What can we expect to happen on the other side when we do those things? When we're eating oatmeal for breakfast and toast, when we're having that tofu and when we're eating shrimp or lobster or salmon. What can we expect the outcomes to be for our bodies when we're taking care of ourselves and making healthier choices?
You'll feel good, I would say. I think mentally and physically, really. A lot of clarity. I find myself having more clarity when I eat the right foods than when I eat the wrong foods. I feel foggy, can't remember what I was doing. It's really a bad feeling. Sluggish. Yeah, non-productive, can't get nothing done. And sometimes I find myself when I do fall off track and I feel so bad. I beat myself up so bad. I'm like, why did I do that? I go into a meltdown, really. Why did I do that to myself? I knew this was gonna happen. Oh my goodness, So I think everything that you do in terms of self-development, it has to be intentional. If you don't have an intentional drive behind it, you are going to fall off the wagon, And so even when I eat, I have to pay attention. What am I putting in my body? Like I said, I've had the stuff that's not good and then I feel bad. So why would I want to go through that and feel terrible after I eat it? Just do the right thing, you know? And so I pay attention to things like that. And so with that said, it makes it hard for me to eat out. You know, I have to be in a certain place, or I just be hungry, you know. Either plan ahead and have my meals, or just wait till I get home, or find a healthier restaurant to eat at. And those are far-fetched in between. And so everything has to be planned out. Where am I going to eat? Or am I just going to be hungry till I get home?
Well, meal planning, that can be kind of fun.
Meal planning, if you have time, yes.
You know, and if you meal plan with the people that you reside with and live with, that can be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it in advance for a week.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Or two. Yeah.
It just doesn't work in my neck of the woods for some reason. I may do it for a week, and then it's like, what happened? You know.
Keep the menu on the. You gotta keep the menu on the refrigerator or on your little whiteboard in your kitchen.
Yes.
Or now they have the little electronic devices where with pictures, and you can. Because people take pictures of their plates now and share when they're cooking, and this is what I have for dinner, this is what I have for breakfast. Yeah. But those can be kind of inspirational.
It is. It is.
Well, you know, I think the biggest thing is just we want to feel better. Yeah. We're living longer. We don't want to just exist. Right? We want to live.
You want to live. You want to have that abundant life. That's my new word.
Abundant?
Abundant life.
We want to have that abundant life. So we can live and be have a clear mind and a clear body and digestive tract, and they're all kind of health benefits to just being healthy. We don't have a lot of the upset stomach and the nervous systems, the headaches and
all of that,
sleeplessness because of something that we ate.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, you know, once again, we've had a wonderful discussion, and can I do one thing? I know you had lunch. You had a fish and salad. The next time we talk, I want to make sure that you are getting lunch every day.
I'm going to try. And I try. I purposely
Every
try.
day.
And sometimes I do bring my lunch and still forget to eat it.
That's not good.
Because I'm like really focused. I have to get this done. Like yesterday, I didn't eat my lunch till 4 o'clock.
That's not lunch.
I know.
That's blinner.
I know.
I know. Linner.
I know. And then I went to the gym on this full stomach. So yeah, so it was.
You couldn't move, could you?
Well, it was only salad and fish.
You gotta be careful when you're running
and
jumping with the on your tummy.
Yeah.
But salad is good. You felt full at least, right?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
It's always a pleasure to sit and talk to you about health and wellness and a lot of healthy topics. I hope what we discussed today was beneficial to someone else. I'm actually doing pretty good on this one. You know, even though I had chicken and I ate, I'm awake, Mr. Wilson. Feeling pretty good. It was that lemonade I had.
It's the mindset. You gotta.
So we have some more wonderful topics that are coming up next week.
For sure.
I gave you a list of, we talked, you haven't looked at it yet, have you?
Yeah,
okay.
I haven't seen it.
So we'll talk a little bit more next week. We'll come on and share some more wonderful, wonderful topics. Thank you, Mr. Dean, as always, for sharing stories about your oatmeal. Yeah. I had to bring up Grandma as a result of that, so thank you for that. And just being you. And thank y'all for joining us again. I am Jeanette Bush.
I'm Mr. Dean Harrell.
You want to give contact information?
Check us out on YouTube, by the way.
Yes. What's going on with that YouTube channel?
We're on it.
Our videos are on there too.
Our videos are on there. So it's Courageous Home Care. We're muddling through it. Subscribe to the video, please, to the channel.
We'll
and on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook
Facebook
Live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a blessed week.